After nearly 4 years since their last Canadian event, the UFC heads to Vancouver on June 10th with their first ever women's championship trilogy bout as Amanda Nunes looks to defend the bantamweight championship against Julianna Pena. Amanda, do you believe that Julianna deserves an immediate rematch after you defeated her in such dominant fashion in your previous meeting?
At this point, don't have anything left there. I feel like Juliana is fine to go. I feel like we gotta keep it going. We cannot stop. So as a champion, a double champion, I take whatever. I take whoever want to stop in facing me, and Juliana is the next. And was simple like that. I take the fight, and then here we go. Let's go to Canada.
Do you think she's the most deserving opponent, Amanda?
Honestly, for a fact, she beat me once. You know, I take my belt right back when she's supposed to defend the belt. When you are champion, for you say you really a real champion, you have to defend your belt. So she never even did that. The second time, I take my belt back, and I don't have any problem fighting her again. I'm here to defend my belt, so here we go. Don't have any problem.
Julianna, you arguably had the mental edge heading into the last fight. How do you regain it here ahead of this one?
Well, first off, I want to say thank you so much, Aaron, for having me on the show. And second off, I think that the biggest thing about fighting is your mental fortitude and how well you can mentally bounce back. Sometimes when it comes down to the brass tacks of things, it's all going to depend on your mentality and how strong your mind is. And I got one of the strongest minds in the game. Every time I got knocked down, I got right back up, and I have a never quit, never stop, never give up type of attitude. And so I'm not deterred. I know what I'm capable of. I know that I had a bad night, and I'm so thankful, appreciative, and of course, supporting the fact that this is going to be the biggest women's trilogy in MMA history. It's important for the division, and I just think that it's great for us, and it's great for me to get back in there and show that was not indicative of who I am as a fighter and regain my belt again.
And Julianna, you've been calling for this trilogy fight for some time. How much sweeter is it that this fight is happening in Vancouver, which is so close to your home state of Washington?
It's amazing. The thing that I love about it is it's just 45 minutes away from my grandma's house. And I used to go to Vancouver and vacation there as a kid. So I feel like I'm right back at home. I got the home field advantage. And I'm super excited to bring home that belt on June 10th.
Amanda, last time around, you said you wanted to go all 5 rounds against Julianna to show just how much better you were than her. This time around, are you hoping to keep it short and sweet?
Obviously, she thought I not be able to hang with her 5 rounds. Actually, I did it, and I don't think she expected that. So to do that again is gonna be like a pleasure. If I find the way to finish her, and I will take knockout, finish it, whatever she know what I'm capable of, and whatever this fight go, I know I can finish her. 5 rounds, even better. I can put everything out there: my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, my strike. So I'm fast, I'm better, I'm powerful, and I can take her anytime I want. So I just wanna step in that and see what the fight is gonna play out and go away with my belt again.
And Julianna, as Amanda just said, she made a great adjustment by going southpaw in the last fight. How surprised were you by that strategy? And do you feel that as the fight went on, you had started to figure it out?
I think that it's a feather in my cap to show how afraid she is to fight me, because she had to go back and revamp her entire style, and I turned the greatest of all time into a counter-punching southpaw. And so it's actually just kind of a testament to how good I am and how scared she was to actually face me, because she had to go and revamp her entire style. And kudos to her for that. That's why I wanted to make this fight a trilogy, because I want the same opportunity to allow myself to make those same adjustments and come with a different game plan as well. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And furthermore, I would just like to state one last time that that's also the reason why we're fighting. In the press conference after the fight, Amanda said that she could have finished me at any time that she wanted. And I thought that was really funny, because if you're leaps and bounds above and shoulders above your opponent, don't you think that you would take him out in 30 seconds and just finish the fight and go in and get out and cash your checks? I don't think that she could have finished me at any point in time in that fight, because if she could have, she would have. And I don't think that it was very strategic of her to walk away there with one eye swollen shut and leaving on crutches and having to get carried out of the octagon by her team. That's not somebody that I see as leaps and shoulders and above me.
Amanda, we talk about that adjustment, and this will be the second longest layoff of your UFC career. How valuable has that time off been for your development, and do you have any new wrinkles you're planning on showing off in this fight?
Obviously, I'm keep going, evolving this sport. I don't have only one style. When I step in this mat right here, in the cage right there, I always evolve. I want to show every time I step in the cage, the best of the champion. Nobody is gonna know what I'm gonna bring for the next fight. So this is why I'm far ahead of all those girls in this division and Juliana as well. So every time that I make adjustments, because I'm growing as a champion, as a fighter. So I don't have only one style. I can play with everything that I have, every part of the game inside of the cage. I can be able to do. I can wrestle. I can put in my jiu-jitsu. I can strike. So I'm ready everywhere. So keep evolving is my main thing, and I'm happy about it. I can make any adjustment in my game to beat anybody that I want. I don't have only one style. I'm not that kind of fighter that I'm gonna step in there and the people's gonna guess what I'm gonna do. No, and I can surprise anytime what I want. What I can do, I can strike southpaw, I can strike my regular side. You know what I mean? I can play. That's why I'm a champion. That's why I take my belt back, because she don't know what I'm gonna do. So this is what about me the fans love. I'm not like I don't have only one style, so I cannot say much about anything else, because I keep growing. I keep get better and better and better. This is what I'm gonna do until I retire. So I'm good to go, baby. So we're gonna see each other no matter what.
Juliana, what was that gesture you were making? It was like a rocking. Tell me about what that means.
Well, it's funny that she brings up the word retirement, because like Dana always says, if you're talking about retiring, then you should probably think about retiring. At the end of the day, everybody is Camp Nunes, and that's fine. I have nothing but love and respect for you, Amanda. We've shared almost 40 minutes inside the octagon, but at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is that at some point that has to come to an end. And there's one person that's stuck in your butt, and that person is me. And it is all going to come to an end, and it's going to come to an end on June 10th when I regain my belt back and when we show the world who the best in the world truly, truly is. And she says no one knows what she's going to do. No one knows what she's going to do. No one ever knows what the other person is going to do. That's what's fighting it. That's what a game plan is. And at the end of the day, sharing that 40 minutes, I'm going to be ready for you whether you come out southpaw. I'm going to be ready for you whether you come out orthodox. I'm going to be ready for you if you come walking out on your hands and on your head. At the end of the day, some point it's got to end, and you may want to think about laying those gloves down inside the octagon after this fight on June 10th.
Amanda, any response to that? Is retirement something that you've been thinking about?
I've been so long.
Yes.
I've been so long in this sport. I did everything that I want.
That's true. You have.
I accomplished everything, baby. You know what I mean? So, right. and this fight is not gonna be my retirement fight. This is I can tell you right now 100%. So I do look for babies. I wanna grow family. Yes, I love having babies at home. You don't know how the babies can help so much. Actually, you have a little girl that's so beautiful, by the way. So you know how happy it is having babies at home, and how the babies happen. I look for sure, grow my family, have so much fun with my babies. So, but like I also keep it focused, keep it focused as a double champion, defending my belt like for so long, and be on top of this game and beat Juliana again is gonna be amazing. And keep it moving forward. A lot of girls have in the division, so Aldana, like Rock is gonna come soon, and all those girls that's like wanna like opportunity to fight for the belt, and we're gonna keep it going. When I wanna retire, I'm gonna do. This is not a big deal, baby. So this is what it is. I did everything that I want. I can go anytime that I want. This is not a problem at all. So, but right now my focus is you. Once again, kick your ass and take my belt home like I did it last time, and that's it. And then move on.
Julianna, you don't seem convinced.
No, maybe I have to be the bad guy, but it is all coming to an end. Let's use reason and logic. How can I win this fight? I can win by knockout in rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I turn the best striker in the division into a panic wrestler. I can win by sub, like when she quit and said she wanted to go home the first time. I can win by TKO. I can win by decision. The only way that Amanda can win is by decision, and that's reason and that's logic. And it's all coming to an end. And if I have to be the bad guy, then I have to be the bad guy. But like I said, Amanda, I got nothing but love and respect for you. What you've accomplished inside this sport is amazing, and it's all coming to an end.
Amanda, go ahead.
I just take her down in the right time, in the crazy punches she throw. I take her down easy peasy. In my judo throws too, when you was crazy in the middle of the fight, I take you down. That was exactly what I did to you. No, was nothing.
Right, and it's all about making adjustments. It's all about making adjustments, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the fact that you're allowing me to make those adjustments.
As well, your headbutt. That's why my eye was so slowly like that. So
your eye was swollen after the end of the first round. What are you talking about?
Let's be honest. What happened was the headbutt.
Yeah, let's be honest about what happened.
Got so swollen. Let's be honest. That's it. Yeah. So that's it. And my wrestling got a lot better after that. So I'm gonna take it down every time. You come crazy. If you rush me, Julianna, I'm gonna put your ass down. I'm telling you, rush me, and I'm gonna put your ass down. My time is like on point to take you down every time I want.
No, I turned the greatest striker of all time into a Holly Holm counter punch.
I love that. Honestly, I'm so pumped to keep using my wrestling. So I'm so pumped for that. So if you want to keep it
don't worry.
come
I'm
on.
glad you're pumped. I'm pumped too. I'm so excited to
Let's go. I want to use even more my wrestling.
Finally, thank you for finally taking the fight a year later. I appreciate that.
Anytime, baby. When they call me, say
when they call me, they said you're trying to have babies. That's what they said. That you don't want to fight me. They're literal words.
I don't have any problem.
And that you're trying to get pregnant.
Girl,
that's what they said. You want to be.
I don't have any problem. So when they call me, I was happy too. I have all the text messages. I have everything to show you.
A year later. It took you a year to take the fight.
I do, yes. I was happy. My only answer was, who is going to be next?
Nobody's saying you're not happy.
Or Adana. And Julianna said, let's do it again. I don't have any problem. So I faced you twice, though. Why am I going to say no for the third time? It's not a
exactly.
It's not a big deal.
So you should have said yes sooner instead of making the fans wait for a year for this fight to come into fruition.
We're gonna see each other anyways. So
exactly. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all coming to an end on June 10th.
Exactly. So I'm gonna see you. We have a day. We have where to go. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah. And new.
And we're happy we get to have this trilogy fight in the Great White North. It's June 10th in Vancouver. Thank you both for doing this. Appreciate you, Amanda. Appreciate you, Julianna. And look forward to seeing this great fight on June the 10th.
Thank you, guys. See